welcome back to another video on my channel. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. Today we are back with another build video and we are going to be building the dorm room of Kate Marsh, who is another character in the Life is Strange series of games. I really like Kate. I guess maybe it has something to do with us having very similar names, but also I think her story is a very important one to tell. A lot of people really struggle telling the story in such a way that has the same effect as the Life is Strange games had, so I will give them props for that. The way they handled that story and the way they told that story made it so real and made so many people really just like think about things. Kate's room was a little bit harder to do just because when you go into the room it is normally very dim, the curtains are normally closed, just to represent how sad and how depressed she actually is, so it's kind of hard to replicate some of the things into The Sims because from the screenshots I have, some of it is so dark and so blurry. So I tried my very best to do things similar to how it is, but I will say there is quite a few things that is very obviously out of place. One of the things that I had to change purely out of there being no other option in the game is that above Kate's bed there is a cross. I believe she is Christian, she's very into her faith, and that comes into play with her story quite a bit from being judged and being ridiculed. In The Sims 4 there is no sort of symbol that can represent faith in the same way that you get in real life, you know. The only type of faith that is represented in The Sims comes from Sims Medieval, I believe, and that's the Watcher, but there's still no statues, there's no nothing that has to do with it. So instead I decided to put a ring of flowers above Kate's bed. You'll probably see it in a little bit instead of the religious symbolism, just because like there was literally nothing else I could do, and I thought maybe flowers would just be a nice pretty object to do to kind of put over her bed like that. Another thing that is quite different is that in Life is Strange, Kate has a bunny. Cutest bunny ever. I love the bunny, but we don't have bunnies in The Sims 4, and if we do it's probably in an expansion pack that I do not have the money to buy. So I have the object from my first pet stuff. It was a free pack when I got it, and so I decided just to use one of the rodent cages so that you can actually have a pet in the room. It's not the exact same thing, but it was the best that I could do without just using objects to try and replicate it. I thought it would be a lot cuter to actually have a pet. Another few details that I decided to do is, like, for example, on the couch I put a violin on the couch. Even though it's not in its case, it's still leaning against the couch, and I put the iPad there. And before I finished the build I actually turned all of the lighting down and dim so that it's fairly similar to how it is in Kate's actual room in the game. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so that you're notified every time I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!